This man turned a lifetime of comedy into a garage full of machines worth more than most museums, and every single one still runs. Over 160 motorcycles, each a heartbeat of history, each a reflection of one man's obsession. For Jay Leno, motorcycles aren't just machines, they're time machines. From century-old marvels to turbine-powered monsters, his collection is a living museum of motion, preserved, restored, and ridden. Today, we enter the vault. 15 of the rarest, wildest, and most valuable motorcycles ever assembled by the Sultan of stand-up Jay Leno. 1. 1930 Indian Chief. The Indian Chief is where Leno's lifelong love affair with vintage iron began. When he first found it, the 1,200cc V-twin was cracked, its crankcase wounded beyond repair, or so it seemed. Decades later, modern restoration saved it through a process called lock and stitch, giving the Chief a second life. Jay kept its bruised patina scars that tell a story, but beneath the surface, it's reborn. Hand ignition, foot clutch, suicide shifter, a machine that demands total respect. He jokes, if you ever ride one of these, you'll probably kill yourself. But this Chief isn't a relic. It's proof that survival is the greatest beauty of all. 2. 1975 Suzuki RE5 Wankel Rotary. When the world was obsessed with pistons, Suzuki dared to build a rotary dream. The RE5's 497cc Wankel engine was smooth, strange, and spectacularly advanced for its day. With 62 horsepower and futuristic styling by Giorgetto Giugiaro, it looked more spaceship than street bike. Production was brief 1974 to 1976, making it a collector's enigma. Leno's example is pristine, its glass tube gauges glowing like a cockpit at dusk. It's not the fastest bike in his collection, but it's one of the bravest a rotary experiment that roared before its time. 3. Eggley Vincent Cafe Racer. To Jay, the Eggley Vincent isn't just a motorcycle, it's a resurrection of perfection. The original 1951 Vincent Black Shadow was fast but flawed. Swiss racer Fritz Eggley fixed that in the 1960s with a stiffer frame. Then French builder Patrick Godet refined it further, creating the ultimate Vincent evolution. Jay's bike carries a 1,330cc V-twin electric start, modern electrics, yet keeps vintage character through hand-built drum brakes and a polished alloy sole. At $85,000, it's a museum-grade racer he still rides. It's everything he loves: history, craftsmanship, and danger, perfectly balanced. 4. 1922 Magola Touring. Imagine an engine mounted inside the front wheel. That's the insanity of the 1922 Magola, a 5-cylinder radial motorcycle with no transmission, no clutch, no front brake. To start it, you spin the wheel by hand. Jay calls it a mechanical marvel that shouldn't work, but does. Worth over $100,000, it's one of his rarest machines and one of the few still running. The Magola reminds him that innovation often begins with madness and ends in legend. 5. 1930 Opel Motor Club. For a brief moment, German automaker Opel built motorcycles, and this was their masterpiece. The 1930 Motor Club is powered by a 496 cubic centimeters, single producing 22 horsepower. But its real genius lies in design. Pressed steel frame, revolutionary suspension, and a build time slashed from 25 hours to just 4. Its matte silver body and red detailing make it look more sculpture than cycle. Leno calls it art on wheels, a phrase that sums up his entire philosophy. 6. Vincent Black Shadow and Black Prince. In the 1950s, nothing came close to the Vincent Black Shadow, the world's first superbike. Jay owns several, including the ultra-rare Black Prince variant, fully enclosed in fiberglass for weatherproof luxury. It wasn't just fast, it was refined, a British gentleman's express that could touch 125 mph. Leno's restored version gleams in black enamel, its engine whispering like thunder. He often says, if the Black Shadow was the muscle, the Black Prince was the tuxedo. 7. 1966 Munch Mammoth. Half motorcycle, half monster. The Munch Mammoth is powered by a 996cc NSU car engine, delivering 55 horsepower and German brute force. Built by hand, fewer than 500 were made, each one a metal masterpiece. At 650 pounds, it's heavier than it looks, but its magnesium and aluminum craftsmanship make it feel alive. Jay's mammoth cost about $160,000, and he rides it with the grin of a man controlling a tank that somehow thinks it's a bike. 8. 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel. Water-cooled. Two-stroke. Built nearly a century ago, the Scott Flying Squirrel was decades ahead of its time. Its 596 cubic centimeters twin engine used natural thermodynamics to circulate coolant, no pump, no gimmicks, just physics. Jay's example is a replica of the racer that finished third at the Isle of Man TT in 1929. It has no lights, no indicators, only purpose. He loves it for one reason. It feels alive, like it's still chasing victory. 9. Brough Superior SS 100 in Fleet Collection. T. Lawrence Road 1. Jay Leno owns several. The Brough Superior was the Rolls-Royce of motorcycles, hand-built, individually tuned, a jewel of British engineering. Jay's collection includes a 1925 SS 100 and a 1930 model, each worth hundreds of thousands. Every bike is different, every one signed by George Brough himself. In his garage, Jay treats them like old friends, not trophies, machines that remind him why craftsmanship still matters. 10. 1937 Crocker Big Tank. The holy grail of American motorcycles. Only about 60 Crockers were ever made, each a defiant challenge to Harley and Indian. With its 1000cc overhead valve V-twin producing 60 horsepower, it was the superbike of the 1930s. Jay's example is valued around $1.5 million, but to him, it's priceless. Because every Crocker was built by hand, every part forged in-house by Al Crocker himself. Owning one isn't about wealth, it's about preserving a vanished era of American brilliance. 11. 1999 Yamaha YZF. A rare jewel of the modern era, one of only 500 built for homologation racing. The R7 was Yamaha's purest expression of engineering discipline. A 749 cubic centimeters inline four that could scream past 13,000 revolutions per minute. Leno calls it the closest thing to a MotoGP bike you can register. Its titanium valves, magnesium cases, and razor handling make it a collector's modern legend, proof that his passion isn't just nostalgic. 12. 2008 Ducati 1098R. Some bikes are beautiful, others are violent. The 1098R is both. A 180 horsepower V-twin superbike wrapped in carbon fiber and red passion. It's Italy distilled into two wheels. Jay rides it sparingly, not because he fears it, but because he respects it. It's not transportation, he says. It's an emotion bottled in aluminum. It represents his appreciation for modern performance meeting timeless artistry. 13. 1928 Brough Superior. Before racetracks were paved, they were beaches, and the Pendine Sand Racer ruled them. Jay's ultra-rare racer was tuned for Pendine Sands in Wales, a site of early land speed records. It stripped, raw, and menacing, a 1000cc engine tuned for straight-line fury. In Jay's words, it's not fast by today's numbers, but it feels faster than anything else I own. Its history, frozen at full throttle. 14. 1979 Honda CBX. 6 cylinders, 12 valves. One of the most glorious exhaust notes ever made. Honda CBX was the audacious statement of a late 70s engineering excess turned art. Jay's mint example still howls to 9,000 revolutions per minute, a symphony of metallic precision. It's big, it's heavy, but when that six-pack sings, it's pure euphoria. He says it's like standing behind a Formula One car only on two wheels. 15. 2001 MTT Y2K Turbine Superbike. And then there's the one that sounds like a jet, because it is one. Powered by a Rolls-Royce Allison turbine, producing 320 horsepower. The Y2K bike can top 230 miles per hour. It burns jet fuel, not gasoline, and leaves a smell of aviation behind. Jay famously melted a car bumper with its exhaust. He calls it the loudest laugh you can have on two wheels. It's not practical. It's not subtle. It's pure Leno, fearless, unapologetic, and unforgettable. Across a lifetime and 160 motorcycles, Jay Leno has built more than a collection, he's built a cathedral to motion. Every bike, whether rusted or roaring, represents a moment when humanity dared to go faster, smoother, bolder. He doesn't keep them locked away. He rides them, because machines die when they're not loved. In his garage, history isn't static, it breathes, burns, and thunders to life. And in that sound, somewhere between a piston's heartbeat and a turbine's scream, lives the very soul of Jay Leno.